Some great sci-fi reveals our humanity by holding an alien mirror up to our fears, our hopes and our contradictions, and Arrival is one of those films. It uses first contact to probe life's deepest paradoxes, and I personally think it was maybe part of Denis Villeneuve's preparation for making Dune, which I will explain in a bit. So we start with Dr. Louise Banks. She's a linguistics professor, living a quiet routine, a quiet daily life. Clearly, she carries grief beneath her composure. And when 12 alien ships appear around the world, she is thrust into a global crisis as she's asked to translate an alien sound into a language, in the end focusing instead on a circular script that they communicate with that seems to defy every rule of human communication. And our linear minds struggle as she deciphers symbols that embody an all-at-once perception of past, present and future. Along the way, we see intimate scenes of a daughter's birth, life and death. We assume these are memories haunted by loss. Only at the climax do we learn that they are visions of a future that's yet to come. Now this reversal reframes everything we thought we knew about Louise and her journey. In scriptwriting terms, that's called a reversal twist. And Arrival in this morphs from being an alien thriller into being a radical examination of choice, grief and destiny. That's what we call a genre twist. Arrival's mythos is built on a spiral of language and time, and how we perceive time as Dune does, albeit as with drugs involved in Dune. And I suspect that Villeneuve was actually experimenting with how to communicate these concepts on film before making Dune. I think it was actually part of the story to get there. But anyway, the Arrival version of altered time perception that was the Heptapod logograms. They're not flat symbols, but living glyphs without beginning or end. Each circle is a portal into every moment of a concept simultaneously. This mythology recasts story as code, memory, destiny, language, all fused into one self-perpetuating narrative. When Louise learns the script, she doesn't just translate words, she inhabits the full tapestry of her own life. The film elevates myth from ancient origin tales that some culture told once to being a 21st century epic. Its creation myth is the act of learning to speak time's own language. We become myth makers by choosing to embrace every joy and every sorrow that we both know is coming and have already experienced, seeing them all as one single loop. Heptapod's script functions as a sacred dialogue between reality and its observer. It asks us to question the myth that we live, that time is linear and our choices isolated. From this new perspective, we get past, present and future. They form one living moment. Arrival's mythos invites us to co-author our own fate. And by speaking time's hidden code, we reclaim narrative power. We no longer stand outside time, we become participants in a mythic spiral that shapes reality. And it's so brilliantly done. I mean, right from the start, before Louise first steps onto the ship, the Kuleshov-style montage of the grief she carries misleads us into reading grief that hasn't happened yet. This primes us for a world where perception lags behind reality. As she deciphers circular logograms, flash forward surfaces memories. And these visions, they unravel her linear identity and reveal what we deemed past is her future that in a sense has already been lived. Each symbol she learns binds her to destiny as it transforms our own previously linear understanding into a circular one. And knowing every joy and every heartbreak before her, she chooses to live the path that she now remembers. Or does she? Was she always destined to make that choice, given that the moment of choice is certainly part of a journey that she's already on? Is this moment of choosing to live this way the beginning of the circle of her life, or is it partway through? Well, it's a circle. There is no beginning. There is no end. So is that actually a choice at all? Her free will collapses into the perfect paradox of fate. Now, many dismiss Arrival as just another alien first contact tale, but it's so much more than that. Its true myth lies elsewhere. It's an invitation into a code that reshapes our understanding of language, time, and free will, raising massive questions that surely should spark some good conversations. So get in the comments. Listen, Arrival teaches that the narratives we embrace define our reality. If we learn to speak time code, we may live unafraid of tomorrow. Our stories become the lens through which we see the world. Story is important, so why not become part of ours? Because we're writing one right now, a new mythology, and we want you involved. So subscribe to Exuno on YouTube and join our Discord to step from passive viewer into active mythmaker, actual contributor. Yes, you. Together, we will co-create a shared mythology that transcends time, narrative, and the known. And if knowing the future feels like remembering the past, well, what story will you choose to live next? Stay tuned for deeper voyages into Mythology Uncovered. Consider a like and a cheeky shirt to help the channel grow. See you next time, and thank you for listening.